In this video, I'm going to show you how to clone yourself and how to make UGC content. Now, for this example, we have specifically taken a famous figure, entrepreneur, Alex Ramosi, and we have decided to clone him to show you guys what you can do. Now, let me show you the result that we got with this. So that's the first part of the video that we actually made, and then we made a second video where we just continued. Now, obviously, one thing is off, which is his voice. We didn't use his real voice. The point of this was just to demonstrate how you can actually clone yourself. But here we are in a platform called Weavy, not Weavy, Pletor, my bad. But it's similar to Weavy, similar to Freepik Spaces. The reason we use Pletor is just because I prefer this platform more, and also obviously we are partners with them, and you get much more for your money than you would if you actually use Weavy, and they even hand out free credits every week. Every post you make about them, it doesn't matter if you're a creator or not, you also get free credits. So let's start. How does this actually work? So first of all, we take obviously a shot of Alex Ramosi. After we have this shot, the next thing we obviously need is an image where we know exactly how he looks from all his sides, from left to right, then from front, back, side, back, and just a full shot. Like, this is very important because we're going to use these pictures to generate then a consistent character across the whole video. So how do we generate actually this picture? So first of all, you want to upload your image of your character. Then what you want to do is you want to upload this style sheet that we have here, which is for our character sheet, where we have the full shot from front, the full shot from back, the left side profile, right side profile, and head and shoulder shot. Now what you do is you press on right click, you go to generate image. After you have opened this node, all you do is you click on a model here. You can choose Nano Banana 2, Nano Banana Pro. In our case, we use Nano Banana 2 because that's the newest model. We connected this character sheet with this model. Just give me a second, you gotta connect it here. And then we connect this character also with our own model. But now, as you can see, you still can't press run because there is a prompt missing. Now, what is the prompt? The prompt, I'll share this in the description down below. You can find that in our free community. So how does the prompt look like? The prompt is pretty simple. You obviously provide image 1, which is our character, and image 2, which is our, as you can see, style sheet. And then after that, we pretty much have the image type, what exactly we want to have, then the subject, then the environment and lighting, where the person should be located. As you can see, we have to use the white background. I recommend using white background always when it comes to generating these hero images because it's the cleanest and you can see pretty much everything in it, and there are no mistakes and nothing. And details, you can put anything you want. You can even add a camera and film stock. For this one, we used Hasselblad H6D 85mm lens, f8 sharp focus, also Kodak Portra 160 film stock, fine grain, accurate skin tones, commercial fashion, photography style. Now, when we have our prompt, all we have to do is we connect this to our node, which was in this case this, and we press on run. Now obviously I won't waste credits here because we already have this, but I was just setting this up for you guys to show you how this actually works. Now you can delete this because we don't need this. So after you have generated this, the next thing is you want to generate a 9:16 shot. Now how do you go about that? Well, obviously we need a prompt for that too. So first thing we want to do is we want to open up an image node, right click again, you press on generate image. Then you go again in here, you choose a model, in our case Nano Banana 2, and then you choose your aspect ratio. You can choose between 9:16, 16:9, 3:2, whatever you want. In our case, we chose 9:16, and you can choose the resolution. You can 1K, 2K, 4K, it doesn't really matter. If you choose 4K, it costs you a bit more, but it doesn't really matter. You just get a good output with 1K too, but if you want really to be sure, you can use 2K. Don't ever use 4K because there is literally no difference between 2 and 4K. So we don't need this model. But now after we have created this picture with this node, we obviously connect our character sheet with this Nano Banana mode, and then we connect our original image also with this node here, and then we need our prompt. Now, what is our prompt? Our prompt, it was simple: standing in front of a camera as if he's gonna record the video. No camera is visible, we are the camera looking at him, he's waving at the same stuff in the image, blah blah blah. He should be in a studio, white background, same as a reference image. Now, this prompt was bad, we obviously need to make this prompt better. Now, what you can do is you can press on right click, you can press on generate text, and then you go to these creative assistants. When you press on this, this window will pop up, and then what you have to do is you have to choose assistant. In our case, it was Nano Banana prompter. You press on it, and then on the right side the role and everything appears, so you don't have to put this in yourself. Then what you do is you connect your original text prompt to this, and all you do is you just connect this image, the reference one, the hero shot, so that he can actually know what the character looks like, and you press run. After we generated this usually costs nothing. Every prompt, every text you generate costs within this platform absolutely zero, whereas if you use it in Weavy or in Freepik, you gotta pay for it. Now, this is our prompt. Now, what we do, this was also our first prompt that we got. Now we connect this prompt to this node of Nano Banana 2, and we press run, and this is the character shot that we got. Now we have 3 shots. We have 1x1 shot, 9x16 shot where he's doing something with his hand, and we have our character sheet of, you know, his side profile and stuff like that. So how do we go from here? Now, the first things you want to do is you obviously want to create different prompts or different shots of this character. As you can see, we have him standing with both hands, we have him here putting his hands on the chin, then he crossed his arms, then he's pointing at something, and then he's laughing and grabbing his hat. Now, how do we make this? With one simple step. So first things first, you obviously want to right click, you want a text prompt, and then the text prompt I used in our case was, I need different poses of him. Give me like 5 poses that he will be doing throughout the shot. Remember, it's for the video. These poses should be natural movements that can happen in a video. Split each of the poses by X. Now, what does by hashtag? Now, what does this mean? When we connect this prompt once again to our Nano Banana prompter, just like a few seconds ago I showed you how to do it, then we will get here a lot of prompts. Now, this seems like one prompt, but if you look closely, you can see that here's our hashtag, and this is our first prompt. And if you look again closely, we have our second prompt here. Now, all of these prompts are split up by these hashtags, as you can see here. Now, how do we actually extract this and use this for our shots? We pretty much, all we have to do is press on plus sign here, and then we go on split text. Split text is this what we have here, as you can see. Now, if you decide to split your text by a dot, it will just split it right after the first sentence. As you can see here in this text, the first sentence goes all the way to here, acquisition, and this is what it split. Now, obviously, we use these hashtags for a reason, because we're gonna press on here, we're gonna go to custom, and we're gonna press on hashtag, and ta-da! This is what we get. We get our full-blown on prompts that we can then use. It extracted all of these prompts, which are pretty simple, and this is what we have here, obviously, in this case. Now, how do we use each of these prompts? The next thing you want to do is you want to choose a list selector. You can also go on this plus sign here, and then you can just type list selector, and as you can see, you will get this list selector, and this list selector will immediately extract all of these prompts, and then all you have to do is just choose which one you want. You can choose the first one, the fifth one, the second one, it doesn't matter. And then what you have to do is you just duplicate this few times, and this is what you get. The same way I got this, which is I duplicated this here, as you can see, 5 times, and for each one I choose a different prompt, and so that we have selected all 5 prompts, and then I have connected an image model. In our case, it's very simple. All you have to do, actually, let me show you. You press, you will get this workflow anyway, so you won't have to do this. But as you can see in this workflow, we have a list selector, which is this prompt here. And if you hover across it, you can actually see that what a prompt is. Then you connect your image, which is in our case, this image right here, the character sheet. And then you connect your image to, which is in our case this guy here. So we connected these two pictures. Now why did we choose this one? This one is for the consistency, so that the Nano Banana model knows how he looks across all shots, and this one right here is just for his face, that it doesn't change. And after you have done all of that, all you have to do is choose again the ratio, choose the quality, and then pretty much press on run, and this is what you will get. So this is what we get when we create these shots, when we turn these prompts into full-on fashion shoots, pretty much. Now, how do you animate this? Now, there comes the big question that we all have been waiting for. Now, this one is even simpler. All you have to do is you go on here, you press right click, press on generate video, you go here, you choose your model. You can choose from any model you want. We will soon have Seedance 2.02, so you can choose Kling 3.0. Then you connect the image you want to start your frame with. In our case, it's this one, because obviously Kling allows us to add a first frame and the last frame, and you can also add the last frame. In our case, it's this one, and it will be automatically connected. Now you can switch these two, like you can just drag and drop, it doesn't really matter, but it's important to know that we have chosen this as our start frame and this as our end frame. Now what do we need is a prompt. Now how do we structure a prompt? Once again, you write in your simple text. So I want to make a UGC video. The person should say, my name is Alex, but I'm not real. The video lasts 6 seconds. And then what we do, we press on right click, we go on generate text, we go on creative assistance, and then we choose the Kling 3.0 cinematic prompter or enhance, or a UGC video prompter. In this case, we chose UGC because UGC is what we're going for. And as you can see in this model, it's the UGC video prompter connected with our prompt. And all we had to do is just press on run. And this is the script, the prompt that we got. We have a reference image. He's telling us who the person is. We have the style, authentic UGC video. We have the shot. Then we have the camera, and then we have the environment where he is, if he's in a studio or in an office. Then we have the action. It pretty much says you told it should last 6 seconds. Here, as you can see, 0 to 2 seconds. The man stands with his arms crossed, then uncrosses them to gesture slightly with his hands and begins to speak with a friendly, confident smile. Then we have second 2 to second 6. He leans slightly closer to the lens, his expressions becoming more natural and direct as he delivers the final part of the sentence. And then comes the sweet part, the audio. Now, this is what he says. The man in the video says clearly and naturally, my name is Alex, but I'm not real. And then we have lighting and negative. Negative is what we don't want in this video. And all you have to do is you just press run here, literally run. You can press on generate video and you connect your start frame and end frame. Now in our case, the start frame was image 5 and image 7, which is in this case, this is the start frame and this is the end frame. And this is the result we got.
My name is Alex, but I'm not real.
See? And that's how it works. You can then go to do the same for your next video, where this time you write again the same prompt. All you have to do is the person continues the script and tells, we have it here, you want to learn how to end, you want to learn how to clone yourself, comment, clone, and I'll send you the workflow. The video lasts 8 seconds, and then what you have to do is generate a prompt again, and this is the output. Now here, obviously, our start frame was our end frame from this image, which is, as you can see, end frame image 7, but in this case start frame image 7, because we want to continue where we left off. Now you can also add an end frame here. For example, if you want your video to end like this, you can connect it, but you can also leave it empty as I did, because you will get a result where he actually puts his hands down, as you can see, and then shows towards a camera with his finger, showing if you want the workflow, comment the word blah blah blah, clone, and you'll get the full workflow. This is how it looks.
And if you want to learn how to clone yourself,
now my internet is
comment
lagging a
clone and I'll send you the workflow.
You see how he shows with the finger exactly, and everything is in this prompt here, right? We didn't have to generate all of these shots. We didn't have to do anything. Everything is inside of this prompt, and that's how you get your result. Now this here was a failure. I also left this in the workflow to show you guys what can happen if you prompted at the wrong time, or if the Kling decides to do whatever he wants. He changed in this video the environment. As you can see, it went from white studio to, I don't know, some office. That's what we don't need. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful enough. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and join our free community that is for now free, because we will soon be uploading even more knowledge, and the more knowledge we upload in the community, the more we will be able to charge for it, obviously, but that's not our goal now. In the beginning, we want to give it for free. So make sure you join the community, because you will find this workflow inside of community. And I'll see you in the next one.